Yo, what up? What up, what up? Welcome to Talking Shit with your boy Big Boogie. Brought to you by LJO Productions. Straight up in the building. Of course, your boy Big Boogie. My co-host Anonymous J in this motherfucker.
What's cracking?
We got a special guest today, my little bro, two-time producer of the years of the greatest awards ever made, the Arizona Hoodie Awards. My bro G Major.
What it is.
I gotta interrupt you already. You said the Hoodie Awards?
First of all, you can shut your mouth.
That's that show you promoted, right?
That's the show I created. Anyway, fuck y'all. We got a good show for you today, man. So appreciate everybody tuning in, listening to us. We coming to you straight out the vault at Mayo's New York Pizza Bar and Grill, Mesa, Arizona. That's how we do it. So we gonna touch on a lot of things today. It's Cinco de Mayo weekend, baby, and everybody wants to get their party on a fake ass holiday.
Man, that shit crazy.
That shit's good. So I'm gonna touch into that shit because being of the Mexican descent, Viva, my bro Major, he's straight Mexico a la madre. And then we got the Puerto Rican homie. Nobody's perfect, but we still love you, dog.
Man, don't knock me. We got our own holidays that are real.
Hey,
don't try to play me.
We still got electricity, though. I mean,
do you? Do you really? Go to Mexico City. See how many of them got electricity.
At least you guys got indoor plumbing.
Y'all shitting in holes right now.
Shit.
Fuck you mean?
In Mexico, like, the power ain't even regulated over there, bro. Like, my dad literally has his shit hooked up to the neighbor's house. That's just fucking
that's
crazy.
old school, though. That shit, like, borrowing the neighbor's cable.
Fuck Empower, we taking your power.
That should be the new show, Mexican Power.
I can't be on it.
Big old extension cord from my house to 2 houses down. What you gonna do about it? Nothing.
Nada.
Fuck it. So, being of the Mexican descent, my people, Viva la Raza, noble all day. I enjoy Cinco de Mayo just like anybody else, man, because it's time. It's like St. Patrick's Day. I ain't Irish for shit. The motherfuckers talk about it's St. Patrick's Day, so give us a reason to fucking drink. But when people try to give me a history, give me a history on Cinco de Mayo. Oh yeah, it's Cinco de Mayo, bro. Fucking Independence Day for Mexico. That's bullshit. They don't even celebrate Cinco de Mayo. They don't even celebrate Cinco de Mayo in Mexico.
Only in Pueblo.
Hey, and Mexican Independence Day is September 16th. Get that shit right. But when people celebrate Cinco de Mayo, I guess it's because that's when Mexico defeated the French. Who the fuck are the French, though? You know what I'm saying? That's like...
That's Pepe over there.
Yeah, that's like... yeah, maybe if they beat the Americans, because that's why I say fuck Davy Crockett.
Yo, Davy
Remember
Crockett
the
did some
Alamo,
shit,
bitch?
though. Ain't that motherfucker with a fiddle and shit. Knock y'all out. Man.
But yeah, so that's what people trip out. I think it's so Americanized that people just use an excuse to drink. Because if you can go to everybody like, oh, we're having a big old Cinco de Mayo jam, yeah. Which is cool. I mean, yo, shit, give me any reason to party, I'm down. But people, when they try to tell the history about it, it's pretty offensive, dog. Like they know more than us, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. They're like, that's when Mexico got their independence, first of all. Who the fuck? It's just the French, man. I no offense to you French people, probably
French ass niggas.
I mean, I French kiss like a motherfucker,
I like French fries.
French toast, French bread pizza, shit. Isaac, PT Co.
Oh, PT Co.
We talking school
lunch. All that shit. French toast crunch, all that.
Parlez-vous, bitch. Nah, but yeah, that's the thing. That's and everybody's like, yeah, it just gives. It's Americanized. It's just like any other holiday, like Easter and all this other shit. Like they use it to market. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's just a gimmick to get money.
Yeah,
that's
what it is. I mean, honestly, when we party, if we're in Mexico and we're partying, how many motherfuckers you see wearing fucking old school sombreros?
What you looking for? Want some facts? That's what you
You
want?
want some facts? So Jay, hit him.
Right.
Today, Anonymous Jay is factual Jay. So
Yeah.
factual Jay's gonna hit him with the actual factuals for that ass. Break it down for him, Jay. Hit him with
Yes.
it.
May 5th, 1862 is the day that the Mexican army beat the French Empire. That's it. That's what it was. Y'all didn't get no independence that day. Y'all won a war. Good job.
A
Keep
battle.
celebrating. You know what I'm saying? Now, the actual Independence Day is when they actually ran the French completely out of Mexico on
Right.
September 16th.
Right? And that's from a Puerto Rican. Do your fucking history, motherfucker.
Facts. Real shit.
Google is a motherfucker.
Damn. Because you know I can't read.
Hey. But you're still anonymous. It's all good. So that's my issue with the whole Cinco de Mayo bullshit. I mean, it's good times. I mean, I had some good times at Cinco de Mayo, especially with the ladies. You know, you got them fine Mexican chichonas. For those who don't know what chichonas mean, it's, how do you say it in Caucasian terms, Major?
Big-breasted.
They're women with rather large chests.
Chesticles.
Big
Chesticles.
frontal areas.
But yeah, but I mean, it's always a good time. But I mean, you know, recognize what you're celebrating. If you Mexican or whatever, you know what I'm saying. I mean, real Mexicans, they get offended. We don't celebrate that shit over there. Fuck Cinco de Mayo, cabrón de la puta madre. You know, that's how they get. Just like with the Irish with their St. Patrick's Day. I don't know shit about St. Patrick's Day. I just know that Guinness is cheap and you can get Jameson shots for $2. I mean, that's about it.
White girls and green beer.
Green
And
beer.
McDonald's
green beer.
has the Shamrock Shake. Don't
Oh,
forget about
Yeah,
that.
Yeah,
stepping
fire.
that shit up.
Don't forget about
Fire.
that shit.
Right there.
Yeah, right there,
Shamrock
man.
shakes.
The McShamrock.
The mixed shamrock. They just put some bud in that motherfucker. That's a real green shake. I'm just saying.
Man, is it like
many
Columbus
pots.
Day then?
If we're gonna celebrate Columbus Day, we're gonna start jacking people, and yeah, that's how you celebrate Columbus Day. Stealing their land, murdering motherfuckers.
Yeah, Columbus Day ain't shit. That nigga didn't find nothing. He didn't discover jack shit.
He got
Native
lost.
Americans was already here. You didn't discover nothing, homie.
He got lost.
Like I don't
He got
understand
lost.
that. Like
That's like me and you driving around getting lost and finding the best burger joint in the world because it was just right there. Like, oh, this is awesome. We discovered it. Hey, go over here to the burger joint over here. It's awesome.
You gonna
We
write a
found
book about it? Put your name in it.
Exactly. Boogie and Major's Burger. Get the Major Burger. 2
Nah,
patties,
man.
extra bacon.
I discovered Ritos. So if you've ever eaten Ritos, you go ahead and thank me for that because that was my discovery.
Hey, that shit's fire. But
I
good
don't
thing
even know what
about
the hell you
Ritos-
talking about.
Man,
Best burritos in Arizona, bro. Hands down.
go to Phoenix. Was it 14th Street? What?
14th Street and Roosevelt.
Roosevelt, man. It looks like somebody's house turned into a restaurant. Talk about some of the best fucking
14th
Mexican
Street.
food you ever had.
You talking about right by the halfway house? Look
It's
at y'all.
across the street from the school.
By the
But, so
TLC.
across the street from the school. I don't think the halfway house would be too close.
Oh, it's near the Dupes.
Dupes
Close
is
by,
more
close
east.
to it a little bit.
Yeah,
Well,
close.
no, you go over the
Because Dukes
bridge.
are like 18.
There's that
ain't
park.
they?
You hit the
Like
Duple
18,
Villa.
16.
Yeah, because Dupes is right over there on 20th. So yeah, so
Shout
it's
out to
around that
Bumper.
area.
Shout out to Bumper.
Shout out to Bump, Big Bump, Bump Doe. What's up, bro?
Duper Villa.
Well, yeah.
Gang banging podcast in full effect.
Hey, we gotta shout out the fans though, man, because that's the homies right there, man. Nah, but I feel like the really hardcore, you know, Viva la Raza type, man, it's real offensive to some because it's just giving people an excuse to party. They're not really celebrating nothing but the fact that they want to drink. You know what I'm saying? They're not really, if they really want to celebrate Cinco de Mayo, then they'd be over there, like, you know, speaking the facts, having parades and all that cool shit like they do when they have fucking corny ass.
I mean, like when the Puerto Ricans
Yeah,
do
them
it.
Puerto Ricans go ham with
Yeah.
them parades.
Oh,
That shit, I
my
seen
God.
That shit goes hard.
Let me tell you something
Come to
about
the Puerto Rican parade, being Dominican, Cuban, anything, you getting your wave split. Catch a buck 50 real quick. Motherfuckers is not playing.
But
Yeah.
the Puerto Rican festivals,
Like, I'm not even gonna lie, I ain't even been to none of them out here in Arizona.
but damn, dog, that is like so much ass. Like, oh my God. I gotta
Nah.
catch my breath. Hold on, I
No,
gotta take a
no
time out.
disrespect to the Mexican culture, but
Oh, Mexican girls got ass too.
no, I'm
but
talking about these Puerto Ricans out here act Mexican. They not true to who they are. They run around wearing Chucks and Dickies and white
What's wrong
beaters
with
with
that?
suspenders on.
Whoa,
That's
whoa,
not
whoa.
us.
Whoa. I'm wearing Chucks and Dickies right now. But I mean, I know what you're talking about.
Us.
I know what you're talking about.
That wasn't how we were.
It's like,
Right. Well, on that
no, I'm
subject,
just saying though.
I seen a man in a Dickie suit with some Timbs just the other day. Now that shit threw me off.
yeah, because he tried to be the whole East Coast, West Coast. He tried to
like
be
the-
West Coast.
Is that like the niggas running around wearing the rompers and shit?
Oh no,
Oh, Lord.
I haven't seen that. I'd be
Oh,
on
Lord.
site right there though.
Yeah, that's
bro,
that's
put your
on
balls
site. Yeah,
away.
you be like, hey, yeah. Who's the girl in this relationship? Her or you, bro? Rompers.
Wonder if they was wearing matching rompers though.
Oh Lord. Let me like those rompers are funny, man.
But
Because
how
they
do you
remind me.
even-
Remember when Donald Duck used to go swimming? Like Disney
Yeah,
cartoon.
that baby.
Yeah, the bathing suit. That's
Oh,
what it was
shit.
to me.
Yeah.
That's where I see rompers
no.
at. So that's a new name for you, romper. You Donald Duck motherfuckers. That's what they are, man. Fucking wearing
Hey,
rompers.
shout out to Thickums.
Thickums.
Yeah.
Skinny jeans for fat motherfuckers.
And if you have no idea what we talking about, go back to episode
Three.
3.
You know about Thickums. Ice cream cones all day.
Man,
So we over here at Maya's New York Pizza Bar and Grill, and we over here, we have a few libations and we chill. And what I discovered, I'm not saying at this facility, but I'm just saying in certain facilities, you get these bartenders.
ugh.
They think they cute and shit. They may be cute. But let me ask you something, ladies and gentlemen. All my shit talkers out there who listen to our podcast. Would you accept a beer from a bitch who just scratched her ass? I'm talking about inside the jeans, not outside. I'm talking about skin particles going in your tasty libation while you're trying to enjoy yourself. It's like somebody dropping a roofie in your shit. That shit'll make you hallucinate. That is disgusting.
Man, some people like that swamp ass.
So we're talking about
Ass
Exit 7
juice.
right now. Is what you're saying.
Exes. Oh no.
So is that what
I
we're
am-
doing right now? Are we? Are we
I
just in
remember
Seven's
that
Lounge
place.
at the moment?
The seventh lounge? Hey, no misspeaking. But yeah, man, if you a bartender or you a waitress, man,
Wash your motherfucking hands.
basically don't be standing there picking your ass and scratching your nose and
Don't play
you
with
know,
your
don't be-
head. Don't start itching, scratching,
Don't-
sneezing, doing nothing.
Don't pick the choppos out your crotch while you serving people, man. Save that shit for your break. It's like it's horrible, dude.
that's
like
horrible.
That's awful. I mean, or when people say, "Yeah, let me take your order," off scratching their nose and shit. Yeah, like, motherfucker.
That motherfucker, I don't want you to take my order no more.
Yeah, I had
Send,
to
send the little chinito back there to take my order.
send the cook. Oh, and if you're cooking, motherfucker,
Clean your fingernails.
you can always. He's all looking. Yeah, I'm cool.
No, I'm Gucci.
But that's horrible. I had to bring that up because there was an incident where I seen this bartender. She was having a good old time serving everybody, but for every beer she served, twice she scratched her fucking ass. That is disgusting. Quit putting shit particles in my beer because I didn't order extra hops. That's just sick. I bet you other people that do that right now listening are like, fuck. Was it my shit?
How they know?
They're all nervous, like, okay, I gotta keep my hands clean now, fuckers. Anyway, so how's everybody doing? How was everybody's weekend? Everybody's weekend was good. No, we had the car show this weekend.
Oh yeah,
the show and
it
shine.
was cool. You know what I'm saying? Had some people from Society, our town, Uso.
I showed up a little late, but yeah, I mean,
Just a little.
I fucked around and missed the ice cream, man. I was like, that's what I was
Yeah, you
waiting
did.
for. Ain't nothing like a cold beer and a fucking bomb pop.
Yeah, hood ice cream truck. It was original though. That's what I like. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't one of those fake, just fucked up ones. It was all
Shit.
him doing it.
Remember growing up, we grew up,
yeah.
bro, the ice cream man used to take food stamps and shit.
Hell yeah.
Fucking, he used to
What you
sell
mean?
us cigarettes.
Our ice cream man used to sell us food stamps. What you talking about?
Them old school.
Yeah, the
You can
fucking
buy fireworks off them. Fucking
Oh,
gum
yeah.
wraps,
You
all
buy
that.
everything.
blunt wraps,
I'm getting a
fucking
Swisher
cigarettes.
and a strawberry
good
shortcake.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
I
let me get a
bought my.
strawberry shortcake. Let me get 2 Newports and
I'm pretty sure I bought my first pistol from an ice cream truck.
I got this for sale right now, Papa. Do you want it?
44 snub nose.
They had all the
Buy the
fireworks.
ice cream, but the gun's for free, so it's not illegal.
Man, actually, that's how he worded it. No, I'm just playing.
So everybody's talking about Red for Ed. What is your guys' take on this whole teacher strike?
Personally, I agree with it. At the same time, not really. You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you because you got some teachers that work in these hood schools and they're getting paid shit. But then you got these teachers that work in like private schools and still bitching about it, but they're getting paid the good guap because it's a private school. It's like private.
Well, most of the private schools still they still stayed open, like Brophy and stuff like that.
Yeah,
They still stayed
Xavier,
open because they're not funded by the state.
but then
So them winning this, they wouldn't really get funded because they're not funded by the state.
But then still, like some of them that are in like, or even the higher neighborhoods,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the better neighborhoods.
yeah. I feel you,
They're the ones that like, they're bitching about it.
bro.
But you go,
like
you gotta
I
win it.
live in a pretty bougie neighborhood, you could say.
Yeah.
And you know, my kids are home because the school's closed. My
Yeah.
daughter's like, why do they want so much money? Every teacher at the school got a fucking iPhone watch. You know what I mean? Like, I got a fucking Timex. You know what I mean? The fuck? I got a cricket phone. Yo,
Well, I got
so
that
iPhone,
Shopping
right?
at Walmart, y'all motherfuckers got Louis and Gucci and
We got that. We got that
Versace
shit.
belts
If we
and-
got something good, somebody came up to us in the parking lot, be like, "Yo, I got this right here."
All right, so Boogie, I got a question for you, bro. You used
Sir.
to work at Walmart, right? For a certain
sir.
amount of time. What would you say your average take home was a year?
Cause I mean, well, when I was over there, cause I worked in the freezer, they paid me a little bit more, so I was getting paid like back then, in like 2000, 2001. It was like pretty good money. It was like $9 an hour.
All right, so what was you going home with at the end of the year, would you say?
I don't know. I didn't do the math.
45, 46,000?
Something like that. Wasn't too
Okay.
bad.
Well, right now, teachers are getting $48,372 a year.
Okay.
That is what they are making. The
But then you gotta
governor-
understand too. Somebody works at Walmart 5 days a week all year round. They got vacations. They got summer vacation. They got spring breaks, and they got all that other shit. Plus, like at Walmart, you get some kind of PTO, but you don't really get it. Like you get a yearly vacation and sauce. That's it.
No.
Here's your week off. Take it.
What I like is that the proposition from the governor was to raise it 20% by 2020. So they would go up to make it 58,000
That's cool.
a year. And by next year it would go up 9%. That's where it would start. But what I actually like about what the teachers are doing is they're talking not just for teachers, they're talking about for everybody in there.
Yeah.
So cafeteria workers, janitors,
Okay, I
bus
understand that.
drivers,
There was a cafeteria worker
the
for years.
secretary
yeah.
workers,
Yeah.
like
I understand
everybody.
that.
Yeah, I feel that.
So I can't knock them for what they doing.
But the thing is too, that you got your pros, but then the cons too. Like my friend, her daughter, their softball team busted their ass the whole season to get to the fucking playoffs, and because of this teacher strike, the playoffs are still going on. But her school got kicked out of the playoffs. It's like, what are we telling our kids? Like they bust their ass. They're trying to play their ass off for all this shit, and this is up in the Avondale school district. So. And they do that shit, and they're gonna kick them out of the fucking playoffs because it's not the kids' fault. Let the kids play. To me, let the kids play. I can understand the teachers or whatever, and they got substitutes if they really want to keep the schools open. Or they got what was that movie, The Replacements? They got
Keanu
replacements,
Reeves.
all day. But but don't see. But people don't see. I understand the cause. I understand the fight. Everybody wants more money, and I agree because we all gotta live. But when it affects the kids, that's what I don't like. And the kids like that, sports teaches your kids a lot. Sports teaches them discipline, sportsmanship, camaraderie, all that stuff. And when you're saying you did all this, but because of these people fucked up, fuck you, you can't play. It breaks the kids' hearts because they busted their ass. They earned that shit. It's not like somebody said, oh, you lost all your games, but we're going to put you in the playoffs. They played their ass to get to the playoffs, and they get fucked over because of this shit. That's what I don't like. I agree, saying if you bust your ass, because teachers got some of the hardest jobs in the world because they deal with asshole kids like me. You know what I'm saying? Us growing up, we were assholes. Or we were hiding the back with our heads down. But other than that, so I do agree they deserve more money, but don't let it fuck it up for the kids. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's real.
And I heard too, they're not some kids, they're stopping graduation and shit.
That's what I was just gonna talk about. Like, what about the kids that are supposed to graduate or?
Oh nah, on my parent thing, it said that graduations, everything is still going through, because they already have school's almost over.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they already have the kids that are gonna pass and who are gonna fail. So graduation, from what I've gotten in my texts and calls and stuff like that where graduations are still gonna happen.
Okay, because I mean that's one thing. Like I said, do what you guys gotta do. Fight for your money. Fight for your money. And I like their protest because it's peaceful. You don't really see nobody getting beat up over fucking.
Well, they teachers.
Shit, don't let me be a teacher. I'll be that teacher. Oh man, speaking of teachers, I'll bring that up in a minute after this subject. But I understand what they're fighting for. I don't agree, but I don't disagree. I'm on the fence. Like I said, I'm down. There's the pros and there's the cons, and that's what I don't like.
See, my thing is, I want to agree with it, but that red for Ed, bro. Why gotta be red? Why gotta be red, cuz?
But make it blue for school.
Blue for school. You seen that? You seen that? Blue for school.
So as we segue into more teacher shit, so I was watching my favorite show with Jesus and Mayo. I always shout him out every time. So they're talking about this substitute teacher that was having the fucking fight clubs in his fucking classroom.
That's gangster as shit.
I go see that. I'll pay for that.
Like real shit. Like the videos on the internet. He got pinched though. He got in trouble.
I'm just playing though.
Just as a parent.
I got 50 on my son though. I got 50 on my boy.
But like he was like, oh, so he pushed you?
Nah, because if my son loses, I'm gonna come to school. I'm gonna beat that kid's ass and wait for his dad to come. Now I'm whooping their ass.
But like he was like, oh, so he touched you? Make him pay that. No, it's like they set up fights. The kids were talking about like, yeah, he set it up in the classroom. Like they were having a videotape, so these kids were bombing on each other.
Is it like YouTube footage of this?
Yeah, there's YouTube
footage. Oh hell no!
These kids are bombing on each other, right? And you think it looks like the teacher's gonna go fucking break it up? No, all he does is move the garbage can out of the way so they don't fall.
That's fucked up.
The elementary school fight club.
And he didn't get bombed on by nobody.
Wait, what grade were these kids in? Yeah.
They were like junior high. They're like, in their teens. Like not real high school, like middle school type.
Ain't no parents found out nothing.
Was this bare knuckle?
He got prosecuted. Yeah, it was bare knuckle. He got prosecuted. They just had kids just boxing shit.
He
was like
touched
the cool
up?
substitute teacher. He didn't get touched up. Like he was like, first he was like, I don't know what you're talking about. And his lawyer, then he was like making a crying confession and shit. But he was like, I was just trying to teach him. He's like one of them substitute teachers. Like, say when your asshole teacher's sick, like he's a substitute teacher. My name is Mr. So-and-so, but you guys can call me Jeff. He's one of them teachers that tries to be cool and shit, But yeah, his ass got pinched. The fight was pretty dope, though. Them little kids were bombing on each other.
Damn.
Red for Ed, right?
Red for Ed.
That's red for Ed right there. Blood red for Ed.
You gotta contribute some bread to get some gloves or something. Mouthpieces.
But yeah, that's that. So on the whole, go back to the whole red for Ed.
What
That's
color
my
your
issue.
shirt today?
My shirt, black.
Oh, okay. I thought it looked kind of blue in that light, though.
Nah, I mean I like wearing blue. I got blue Chuck shit. Hey, I ain't game Pacific. How you say Pacific? Pacific, whatever the fuck you.
Specific.
Makes me think a lot, eh?
Hey, shut up. I got my GD. I did.
Good enough degree.
That good enough diploma.
Hey, I'm on a 10-year career, so I ain't doing too bad. I'm no Pacific. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. Fuck y'all. Anyway,
Today,
I'm not with the certain color. There we go. My color is brown. There we go.
My color's green. Get that money.
Yep. Get that money or get that bud. Can't talk about that right now.
I don't ban.
No, when I'm on probation now. Look at you.
Don't
Get me knocked.
Speaking of probation, man.
Fuck it.
Lifetime probation.
Shit. So that means you can't carry a gun, huh?
After
But
5
I've never been able to carry a gun.
Oh, this poor guy.
I've been a felon since I was 18. Fuck you mean?
So what's your opinion on gun control? Because everybody wants to control guns. Since people start shooting up schools and shooting up Las Vegas, all these conspiracies, all the bullshit, everybody wants to control weapons.
All right. My whole thing is this. The ones running around, flashing pistols, doing all that dumb shit, those are the ones that's going to end up shooting somebody or getting shot. The ones like, hypothetically, like I said, if I was to have one in my house to protect my home, that's only dire need situation, hypothetically, of course.
Real shit.
But you know what I'm saying?
Because we got families, and saying someone breaks up in my shit. I don't know what their intentions. Maybe they want to steal my TV, or they want to rape my daughter. I'm letting them have it.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody.
All day.
Ain't nobody touching my TV, or my daughter, or my daughter.
Dang. Was that in order?
You already know mine.
Yeah.
My thoughts on that.
It's just like, because I see all this shit in the news, everybody at gun control. But see, it's what guns is what got us this great country. People using guns.
No,
is
what
got
the
us these
fuck do you
freedoms.
mean? Muskets got us this country.
Regardless, but a musket is a
Fucking black
gun.
powder, one bullet muskets.
And then now we got automatic weapons, and we're still winning. The thing is, though, like people don't understand that they're hypocrites. No gun control, but well, how the fuck how you figure we got the freedoms we got? We use guns to fight
Okay,
these wars.
that's go ahead, bro.
See, that's crazy though, because they're like they want to control guns. Kind of some don't want them at all. But you know, in Switzerland, you get issued a gun after you turn 18, and it's like one of the lowest gun violence countries in the world.
So they give you guns and
They
really
give you
shit
guns
popping.
and show you gun control, which I mean that'd be a smart thing
That's
to do,
fucking
too.
dope.
I think that's better than anything that goes on here. Like
Yeah,
it's like this. You trying to ban guns, do all this, do all that. Listen, a drunk person or a person goes into a bar, gets hammered as shit, hops in their car, goes and kills somebody.
Yeah.
You gonna ban cars?
Exactly.
Are you gonna ban a motherfucking car? You gonna ban people from driving? No, it was the drunk motherfucker's fault. Just
Exactly.
like with a gun, a motherfucker has to pull the trigger. It is that motherfucker's fault. Point
And that's
blank.
true. And that's true. People are scared. See, what the thing is,
What a da
people are
dang,
scared to take.
what a da dang, hey, listen to my 9mm go back.
And people are they don't want to admit that shit. Like you said, you know, someone gets fucking hammered and they kill somebody, they ain't gonna ban cars. And let me tell you, just as many murders with guns, as many fucking deaths
They're probably
with cars.
more with cars.
And not even drunk drivers, just in general, people texting, people doing this, but they want to. What about car control then? What the fuck?
And,
What,
and
can we get
real
some car
talk,
control?
like banning guns ain't gonna stop. There's always gonna be somebody who's gonna get. How many
Exactly.
unregistered firearms are in Arizona? Because Arizona, you don't have to register.
There's
firearms.
zero at my house.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
I just like anything. Like back in the Prohibition days, they outlawed liquor, but people were still getting drunk. They just like with
It's funny,
drugs.
I was just
right?
thinking that shit too.
And the
just with
violence
drugs.
actually went up with prohibition because there was
Yeah.
a lot of criminal activity involved with fucking making that shit at their crib and
Yeah,
transporting it.
And then people wanted to be the one, just like dope dealers. People want to be the one. They see somebody else getting rid of the shit, and they were like, "Well, I'm gonna be the top dog. These motherfuckers are stepping on my toes." Brah, it's over.
Yup.
And that's the thing. People think it's not guns that fuck people up. It's dumb motherfuckers that get guns in their hands. And you can make as many laws and as many restrictions. If a motherfucker really wants to have a gun in his hand, he's gonna get a gun one way or another.
Definitely.
There's no, so you can have all this people. It's about control. Basically, that's what it is. It's gun control. It's about control. They want to tell people what to do, how to live, all this bullshit. Let me tell you something, man. My children are protected in their home because of guns. You can call, somebody could be breaking in your house. You can call 911 all you want. But between the time they get to your house and to the time everything's going on, anything can happen. That guy could be killing me. He could be raping my daughter, raping my lady, something, killing us. So we got to wait for the cops to show up, you know what I'm saying, and not protect ourselves? Fuck that. I'm going to put a bullet in that motherfucker before he touches anybody in my house.
I'm gonna load down
You know what I'm
whole
saying?
magazine.
And that's so I'm against gun control. I'm against it. I'll sell anything. Let motherfuckers be free. That's one of the right to bear arms.
Right
That's
to
one
bear
of our
arms.
Yeah. Not just these sexy arms at the gun show, watch ya.
Oh shit! What you
This-
working with
this
over
guy.
there? Them 17, 18?
These is my 20-inch ham hocks, baby. The hunkster.
Oh, that's what those is.
He got them old
Disappointed.
Tyrannosaurus Rex arms right there.
You know what? But I can still slap the booty when it's right. So, the person that's pro gun control, if they're walking down the street and somebody runs up on them, break bread, give me your money, give me your wallet, give me everything, or I'm gonna kill you. That motherfucker wish he had a gun to control in his hand. I mean, violence is everywhere. You can't stop it. I don't give a fuck what country you're coming from. But we, as people, not just Americans, just as human beings, we should have the right to protect ourselves and protect our families. With gun control, what they're telling you is we'll take all the guns, but they'll have theirs and control us. That's what it is. The gun control is so they can control us, not the guns. You know what I'm saying? They're scared because they know. Let me tell you, I got respect for the military and all that shit. But if it really came down to it, our people in the streets, they're killing each other and doing all that shit every day. We're ready for war. You know what I'm saying? No matter what it is. I mean, God forbid we out there killing each other. Black on black, brown on brown, brown on black, white on white. Don't matter. But we're ready for war. And they control us. I mean, fuck. What if we're losing the war? Who are they gonna call on? They're gonna come to the hood and be like, we need Tyrone, we need Jesus. These motherfuckers are killers. Let's bring them back to the front line and get busy. I'll bet you that shit. I'll bet you that shit. If we was losing the war, they'd go pick up motherfuckers, regular Joes, just like with the draft. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, like with gun ban, gun control, you were around in the 90s when shit was active in the streets, right?
All day.
Right. So remember, there was a gun ban back then.
Yeah. They had the programs where the cops would set up shit. You weren't even here back then. You was still up over there. You probably a little kid.
Yeah, I was still in New York.
Well,
doing big things.
He's in
You know
his
what I'm
20s.
saying?
Remember they had those programs.
Big dreams.
You come
They
turn
had-
in
they
your
had gang-
you turn in your firearms type
Yeah,
shit.
they had
Yeah.
to turn your firearms.
And then you couldn't have like
For like Phoenix Suns
nines.
tickets and
You
shit.
couldn't have tech nines back then. None like, but those shits were still on the streets. Fools
Yep.
were still dying on the streets from semi-automatic carbon firearms. Shit was still going
yeah.
down. There was a gun ban. What did it prove?
It didn't do nothing. They were, I think with the ban, it raised the body
It
level
did.
raised.
Because you had people who, like law-abiding citizens, who couldn't have weapons to keep up with the criminals out there with those
Exactly.
semi-automatic weapons.
And I remember-
What are they going to do to protect themselves? Because they don't want to break the law. You know
Remember
what I
back in
mean?
the day? Remember back in the day too? They had that when you went to purchase a firearm, you had like a 7-day wait or whatever.
It's like 20 minutes now.
Now it's like, yeah, he's like, he's clean. Here you go. Here's your pistol. Yeah, they tried all that shit. I mean, and they knew it failed.
I wish it was that easy.
Shit, it's a great state of Arizona, bro.
Arizona is so easy
Nah, the only
to
place
get
I'm getting the
from.
pistols is off Hector down the block.
Nah,
That's
like
the only place.
you go to a
Hector.
gun show and buy it off of private sales, they don't do background.
They don't do none of that shit. It's the
You go to
wild,
the
wild
gun
west,
shows
baby.
out here, bro. You get fucking.
You can, yeah.
But sometimes though they set up things. The police will be outside of the gun
See,
show.
I can't fuck with it. I can't.
And it's shiesty like that. It's like, you know, and what fucks it up for us is those dumb motherfuckers that try to act tough. They ain't about shit, but they get their hands on a pistol and they'll shoot. They're not shooting because they're about it. The motherfuckers coming up, so you tell when their hands are shaking when they're pulling that fucking
The
trigger.
ones that shoot in the air.
Oh, them cloud
air
killers?
shoot, them cloud killers.
They're mad at God. They're like, look, they're cloud killers, man. They're heaven haters.
Oh no.
That's horrible. I mean, cause
Shannon Law gonna come and kick your ass.
I mean, shit happens. It's because certain shit happens. They want to ban shit, like with the Shannon Law. You know, that was a tragedy. Some dumbass shot in the air, but it's, you know, was it Newton's fucking theory? What goes up must come down, and that's the real
But
deal.
that's why Shannon Law is such a good thing. It might help stupid motherfuckers from shooting. You know, it'll keep motherfuckers shooting at the ground. You shoot at the ground, they ain't got nowhere to go but down. Unless it ricochets, then you fuck.
But bro, you got these stupid motherfuckers like that. Like, that's like telling the kid, don't put your hand in the fan. It's the same shit. They're ignorant like that. And they're gonna keep doing it because they're fucking dumbasses, and they think it's cool. You know, me and my bro, we're gun advocates. We like guns. Guns are nice. Took out a couple arcade doors and shit in our time, but
Hey. Shh.
but the thing is, man, we know how to handle our shit. Like one time, we got into a beef. I was sitting out there arguing with some bitch on the phone. My bro asked the dude for a light. Dude tried to get spicy. They both tried to run up on him. No, if it was one-on-one, my brother got it. But it was like two of them, 3 of them?
3.
So he's like, he pulled his shit. And then he see me right there. He goes, nah, hold up, bro. And he passed me his shit. He goes, you know, now we can get down. The odds are even, you know, we'll do one-on-one. You know, because he knows, you know, there's people like us that are smart. We can draw, but if we're going to draw, it's going to be some action. But then we could check ourselves, but like, all right, cool, situation handled. Let's throw his hands, cause he could throw hands. You know, he thinks he's bad because he does MMA. He still ain't beat me yet. Got me to choke one time, little guillotine action.
Bro, I choked you out, bro.
I didn't fall. I tapped. Hey, I'm mad enough to admit it. I'm sitting there, fucking turning purple and shit. Yeah, I miss Chata. Oh. I remember I got all tender. This episode is dedicated to the memory of Chata. We love you. Y'all don't know, that was our mascot. Big old fat ass Chihuahua. She's like,
what the fuck?
Her legs were like that big, and it was just all body. She was the dopest. She was dope. We'd go record, she'd be right there, like she'd be dropping her head.
You would have a Chihuahua, huh?
Hey, it was my bro. But
hey, she was about that. She has Skina.
She's about that life, man. But yeah, so that's just my feelings on gun control, man. Like, you know, fuck the bullshit.
I'm all for guns.
Yeah, I am. I mean, cause shit, a family that rides together. You know what I'm saying? It's all good.
Man, my whole family convicted felons. Like, you know, I'm not gonna put no names out there. My cousin's wife was killed, you know, a few months back. You know what I'm saying? Cousins I haven't seen in a long time.
Yeah.
One phone call, that was it. All of us was out there in Glendale. You know what I'm saying? So
to the G.
it is what it is. You know, that just goes back to the family always has family.
Exactly. That's important.
Listen,
you know, and then
we're gonna be busting crates of Mac 10s, fucking AKs, all types of shit out the back of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers have little backpacks, homeless backpacks.
He's the homeless.
You know what I'm saying?
The duffel bag.
No idea.
Well, we're gonna take a pause for the calls real quick. Check out this advertisement. People are from our sponsors, and we'll be right back.
Tip.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Big Boogie. Hashtag Live for Jacob, a suicide prevention awareness event. This all goes down at Mayo New York Pizza Bar and Grill at 223 East Brown Road in Mesa, Arizona. We're gonna have live entertainment, booths, food, and much, much more. It's all going down Saturday, May 15th from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. This event is brought to you by Rose Lovato and Rolo Promotions, DJ Panda Red Zone, Talking Chit with Big Boogie, and Maya's New York Pizza Bar and Grill. Everybody, let's do it. Let's live for Jacob, and I'm out.
Hey, we're back. Hashtag we're back, bitches. Don't mind the noise in the back, because we're over here at Maya's New York Pizza Bar and Grill. They're having karaoke night, so we're listening to everybody screech and holler. It's all right. Don't mind the background noise, man. So, speaking of music, all y'all out there who listen to hip-hop, rap, if you don't know, Google my man Nipsey Hussle. So Nipsey has an issue, and we talked about this faggot before, Tekashi 6ix9ine. He has a beef with him.
I let my nuts hang.
He's letting his nuts hang. So he flew out to the great state of New York.
Yeah, say that again.
The great state. Ain't great in Arizona, but it's the great state of New York. I got love. I got love.
As I'm sitting here with a Yankee fitted on, just saying.
Hey, I go for the Yankees. I
Hashtag
told you
real
that. I'm a Yankees fan all day. Just shout out to my big brother Jay. See, it's another Jay. That's what the Jays. Jays is cool people from New York. If your name's Jay from New York, I'll fuck with you.
Yeah, because the rest of y'all are just assholes.
Talking about JJ?
Forget about it. Nah, but somebody say Jay, you know, put the joint down. HL, put the joint down. Calm down. It's over there. Nah, but so Nipsey Hussle flew out to New York, man, and I guess, you know, if you guys know who Nipsey Hussle is, he's heavy with the whole Crip gang and all that stuff. So he flew out there to bang on Tekashi. And he met up with a bunch of Crips from New York. And they all got together, and it just wasn't just going after Tekashi. They were going after every blood in New York. It was just some crazy ass shit. It's like he's trying to start a East Coast, West Coast blood versus Crip shit.
Nah, we can't even really call it that, because that's one Cali nigga going to New York. Like,
but the New York Crips over there gave him all kinds of ski now. For people who don't know what ski now are, that's backup. They gave him love. So like he's over there and he's banging and shit. And the almighty Tekashi 6ix9ine stayed home. It's like, what the fuck? The thing is, like, man, music is dope. I love music. I mean, Nipsey Hussle is awesome. I listened to his latest album, which is fucking fire. I recommend anybody to go check it out. I don't remember the title. Just Google Nipsey Hussle.
Ain't that like his first official record label album? The other ones were like mixtapes.
He has a song on there with Kendrick, which is fucking fire, bro. It's fucking... Kendrick's dope. So he goes over there and does all this gangbanger shit. Damn, that's a lot of ass. I just seen it from the corner of my eye. See that big bitch walk by? Sorry, you might have to.
That was the dude, bro.
No, I thought. I know what you were talking about. No, I'm not talking. I know what you're talking about. I thought it was the same person walked by. It was just a big old shadow. I was like, son of a bitch. It was. Hey, I was like, damn. I was like, fuck, man. I mean,
except he has a dangling.
Hey, don't judge. Edit this shit out. No, but anyway, so Nipsey went down there on some gangbanger shit. I seen the videos and shit, but I mean, Tekashi talk all that test my gangster shit, Treyway, all that bullshit. These motherfuckers nowhere to be found. Well, motherfuckers in the streets looking for him, he's nowhere to be found. You know, he'll go to L.A., but he'll post up in the parks where nobody's at.
But he caught that Al in L.A. Didn't he get dropped at LAX by some Houston cats?
Yeah,
well, he didn't really get dropped.
No, he fell. He hit the floor.
They was on some funny style type shit.
I mean, you got 6 guys against 2, and people are still walking away. It just, you know, it don't make no fucking sense.
Yo, they making New York cats look real bad out here, though. Just saying. For real.
I got some homies from New York. They real in the field.
I'm saying like fools like him that like they're on some pussy, like he's on some pussy shit. Like, let me tell you. So say some square ass fool from the north side comes over here, tries to be tough, and he says, Boogie Major, I know you guys got connects out here. Here's $500,000. Will you have my back? You know, I'll be a back having motherfucker for a $500,000.
It depends though. Like, if you have paperwork on you, bro, I can't help you out.
And that's where these motherfuckers fuck up.
I can't help you out.
Cause yeah, he has paperwork.
Making New York look bad once again.
But he gonna say he's the king. And ain't nobody stopped him though. So no disrespect to New York.
50 Cent co-signed that shit. Didn't 50 Cent co-sign?
50 co-signed that. Yeah, no disrespect to New York, but I mean,
no,
come to Arizona.
I'm saying something. I'm from New York. I want any New Yorker out there who disagrees with anything that I'm saying to come talk to me.
But like real shit though, like so cat comes out to Arizona and he's a fucking, especially a chomo. And he's a rat. He's a rat to the fucking fullest degree. How the fuck you get caught for a sex charge and all you get is probation and have to do a GED? That's the Tekashi.
Well, we already know that he was snitching before that. He snitched on the other dudes that was touching on that girl with him.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. And you know, that's just like
I don't get it.
And this motherfucker gonna say he's the king of Arizona. That shit won't fly over here. I say Arizona. We aren't California. We're not Texas. We're not Chicago. We're not New York. We're not one of these big mainstream states. But we hold our own. We hold our own. We got fucking bad motherfuckers. We also got some chump motherfuckers. But the bad motherfuckers outweigh the chump motherfuckers, and there's no way in the great state of Arizona we would let somebody like that represent us and say he's the king of Arizona. There's some rappers out here from Arizona that talk tough, and I watched them get dropped in the back of the, I ain't gonna say what spot, we were there. They gonna talk tough, and then they gonna get dropped, and then they ain't gonna do shit about it. There's people in Arizona that claim to be the biggest boss dealers in the world that get robbed by people in their neighborhood, and they don't do shit about it. There's chumps everywhere. Real talk. There's chumps everywhere, but ain't nobody. If anybody could claim the king of Arizona and to be a bitch like that, we're not gonna let that shit ride.
I don't know why anybody is letting that shit ride.
And there's too many hitters. There's too many hitters out in New York to let that shit ride.
But at the same time, like you
said before, you got Mayo.
Ain't nobody paying attention to him though. Ain't nobody really. What big names besides out of state cats from New York have you heard say anything about Tekashi? Besides 50.
Real shit.
None. Nobody.
And real talk, I don't think 50 got that type of pull anymore.
Like that.
I mean,
Shout out to 124th and Trinity Ave in the South Bronx. I know the homies over there wouldn't let that motherfucker rock for nothing.
I'm just like, that's my issue. Like, this guy is, and he's half Puerto Rican, half Mexican.
I told you about that. We don't claim it.
Neither do we.
But I'm saying, like,
He's a goo bag. We don't know
just
what
like,
he is.
just like, what's that other guy, the Gucci Gang guy?
Lil Pump.
And even that motherfucker, the little Xanax kid, he's Mexican
Hey, bro,
too.
that's fucking Carl Gallagher. I'm convinced that's
Ain't
fucking
it?
Carl Gallagher from fucking Shameless.
That is Carl Gallagher. No, but real shit, like, it's just like, it just irritates the fuck out of me because these motherfuckers are weak and they're making our people as Mexicans weak. And then, you know, just like you say, we don't claim him, but his daddy was Puerto Rican. Like I said before, you are. What you
No.
no. But the thing is, man, you know, so he talks all this shit. My man Nipsey Hussle, all the way from Cali, goes all the way over there. The rallies up the Crips. They mobbing thick, and this motherfucker's nowhere to be found. But he want to be like, test my gangster, you know. But people buy his shit. People, I mean, how's this motherfucker got 6 tracks in the top, you know, the top 100 Billboard? How's he got 6 bangers? And he can't even rap for shit. He's garbage. He's like a bootleg Onyx. Like bootleg Onyx.
I never thought of that. That's true.
Yeah. And he's horrible. But the thing you gotta understand too, his fan base is like from 13 to like maybe 21. So I'm gonna talk shit to the parents. What the fuck are you teaching your kids, man? Because my kids won't bump that shit. My kids, you know, they listen to what I listen to. They're like the oldies. You know what I'm saying? One motherfucker I fuck with heavy is Russ. I like Russ.
Yeah, Russ goes hard.
Russ is good.
Man, Russ look like a shout-out version of me. Fuck you.
Y'all
talking
say
about.
Russ. Y'all look like y'all related to this shit.
Man.
Anonymous Russ.
Russ about 120 pounds soaking wet.
Nah, but he's
And that's
good
all
though,
hair.
man.
Hey, that's the only reason people say we look like each other. It's because of the hair. That's about it. Other than that, nah.
Both of y'all look like you got off the back of a motorcycle. Just.
Don't be mad. Don't be
I know,
mad.
man. I can't grow my shit
Long
like
hair
that.
don't
My
care.
forehead starts right
Hashtag.
here. My forehead starts way to back. Right, it looks like the I-10 in the morning, just way backed up. My shit is fucked
Just
up.
a little
dog.
bit, though.
Just a little bit. Just a little taste. Me and my bro G Major's in the house. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna say it again. 2-time producer of the year. I'm gonna say it.
Two-time.
2-time. Not
Yeah.
once, but twice. And Willie Yo, the alter ego, bitch, award winner. But it's like we grew up around real motherfuckers. We grew up in the 90s. No disrespect, because I know you, in your 20s, bro. No disrespect. We grew up in the 90s in Arizona when shit was popping. Real
Active,
shit was popping.
active.
Super active, dude. Like, people, you know what I'm saying? It was just, motherfuckers was getting jacked, getting rocked. Just, it was so active, man. Like, Arizona back in the 90s, you know, was number 1 for GTA in the whole country. They beat New Jersey. And Jersey, you know, everybody, you don't know who the fuck who's driving whose car in Jersey, bro. You know what I'm saying? But we beat them out and all that shit. But like, that's when it was real active. And these cats these days, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll talk about all these rappers, you know. Like I said, if y'all don't know who we're talking about, please Google. Listen to what we're talking about. Please Google and get, you know, do your homework. I mean, you know. But like what these YBN cats and that NBA cat and all these other motherfuckers.
Who?
They talk, I'm saying, they talk all this gangster shit, but when people run up on them, they bitch up. But they want to rap about this shit. It's cool to rap about, like, look, you know who I like? I don't like his music, but I like him because he admitted he's a chump. Slim Jesus. That motherfucker, I am not about that life, but I'll rap about it. But he admits it that he's a pussy.
Whatever happened to
100%.
him? Like, did he put anything
He came out with that Trill Time. That's
And he's making money though. But he admits that he's fake. He admits that he's a punk. You know, he could be out there, nah, I'm real. And he'll have people to co-sign him because he'll pay motherfuckers. If I was rich and I was a bitch and I went out there talking all this shit, I'd be like, yo, just tell these niggas I'm a killer. He's a killer.
No, that's what's wrong. That's what's wrong with this world now.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I've been in the penitentiary. I've done juvenile time in New York, and I did state time here in Arizona.
The great state.
Motherfuckers are paying to play. You pay to stay. You pay for ink. You pay for... All you gotta do, if you the motherfucker with the bread, you gonna be fine wherever you go, no matter what kind of fucked up person you are.
Cause we had people out here like that. We had a rap group out here a while back, and motherfucker had guap. He had the homies he was wrong with were writers, but then all at the end, the motherfucker turned out to be a fucking rat. Like, and they were heavy out here. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, but I won't speak on.
Yeah, I ain't gonna speak
I
on
do.
it. But,
I wanna know.
or we'll talk about it after the cast. But
Oh,
they
shit.
were heavy. They were heavy in the game.
Boom.
Yeah, and they were heavy. They were heavy in the game. But this motherfucker, he did the homies wrong. He had big hitters from the pen backing him up, like heavy hitters, and he turned out to be a super rat, like super rat. But he was just paying him to give him skina. And he wasn't even a rapper. He was like he tried to be Suge. He tried to be a Latino Suge, Azúcar. Azúcar night.
That fool was sweet and low.
Sweet and low.
Splendor.
But like, cause his homies were about that life, but he wasn't, and he just turned out to be a super rat, which was fucking sorry. You know what I'm saying? That's why, like, so the whole Nipsey Hussle thing, I was like, well, I brought it up because I'm like, fuck, he's out there pressing this motherfucker, but he wants to talk all this shit, but he ain't doing nothing.
Like, I don't co-sign Cali Cast going to New York to do anything
Yeah.
on that level. But because it's a fuck nigga, like, you know what I'm saying?
And
I'm
the
not
thing
even
is,
going to
bro-
knock Nipsey for it. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
and the thing is though, bro, like, he's making the real motherfuckers that put in work, that been doing dirt, that had the homies die, that been shot themselves, that lost a lot, put their blood and soul into these streets, representing their hood. He's making them look like bitches. He's making them look like all the shit they done is bullshit.
But
Like all that.
that's what a bitch is gonna do. It's the
Yeah.
motherfuckers around him that have been in the streets that is really actually about something that should have some integrity, at least on a street level, for your homies that died for your shit.
Exactly.
You
And
a
I'm
bitch for that.
Yeah,
I'm not a bad
definitely.
motherfucker, but I'm a bad motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, don't fake the funk. You know, like my bro G, he's quiet, chill. Everybody knows him. He's here. You know what I'm saying? You don't hear him running his mouth about none of that bullshit, talking all that shit, because he don't have to. His actions speak for itself. You know, back in the day.
Yeah,
Not
I'm
right
a
now.
family man now. I drive a minivan.
Shit, that's
But
what
I
I'm
mean-
trying to get. I'm trying to get to L7 status.
But but it's like for people that really did put in work, that went through that struggle, not because they wanted to, not because it was a cool thing to do. It was the way they were raised and the environment they grew up in. It's like there's either that or, you know, either be strong or be weak. You know what I'm saying? And people, they do that, and you got these weak motherfuckers portraying they're strong, but when they get their cards pulled, they ain't coming out the house. But then after everything's said and done, when they know the motherfuckers has left the area, they flapping their gums back, and the internet's a bitch. The internet's a bitch, because that's especially the live shit, Instagram live. These motherfuckers go over there, they run their fucking mouth.
Them trigger fingers turn to Twitter fingers.
Exactly. Fucking, they cock back and start typing. That's it. It's horrible.
Type machine.
It's
Typewriter.
horrible, man. You know, and this
The
bullshit.
keyboard, what are they called? Keyboard soldiers or warriors?
Soldiers.
Window warrior. Oh,
Keyboard
internet warriors. I don't know. Some shit like that.
bitches.
And then the real motherfuckers get caught up. They get caught up and they get locked up. You know what I'm saying? For doing real shit. Speaking of getting locked up, though, y'all hear about my man Bill Cosby?
Puts the pudding in the pudding pot.
I got
That's-
trouble for putting my dick in the wrong bitch.
Hey, did you guys see that video of the show when he has that magic barbecue sauce that makes everybody all huggy, buggy, and tingly?
Oh, wow.
That shit was fucking. That shit
That's
had me
probably one of the episodes where
weak.
some shit happened.
So they found my man Bill Cosby.
Hold on, that's your man's. That's your
Yes,
man's.
hey.
You co-signing them?
Hey, you know what? I grew up on the Cosby Show.
That's Ghost Dad, bro.
That's Ghost Dad.
That's
That's
Ghost
fucking Leonard Part 6. You know, the thing is, I grew up on Cosby. And let me tell you something. Being a celebrity, you gotta watch who you fuck with. Bottom line. You could
Listen,
be-
all these females is not going to just pop up, be like, yo, he drugged me, raped me, and
Okay,
and ran off.
I understand that, but just
And
like
all of them was ugly.
well, Well, look at James Franco. James Franco's under the gun.
Who?
Kevin
the dude
Spacey.
Well, Kevin Spacey looks like a sex offender.
But I'm saying,
He looked like he touched a couple
it's like the thing to do. It's like the thing to do.
He looked like he's not allowed within 500 yards of
People
the
start
school zone.
He's a red
people
dot.
start reporting shit. Like all of a sudden, it's like the cool thing to do.
That's how I know you've been locked up.
Look what happened with Kevin Hart. He fucked around. This bitch tried to extort his ass. Talk about 7 figures, not 6. Talking about 7 figures.
Okay, but Kevin Hart didn't drug and rape this female.
But it's
That's the difference.
But look at Kobe. Look at Kobe. You think Kobe raped that bitch? I don't think Kobe got to rape nobody. I think Kobe's a big old.
Hey, that fool was like fresh out of surgery too.
I'm just saying. I think Kobe Bryant.
You talking about the one in Colorado or whatever?
Yeah. I think Kobe Bryant is a punk because he tried to. Well, Shaq did it too. Poor Shaq.
That's some bitch made shit.
But I don't think Kobe did it because I mean.
I don't know. Right there, that sounds like an admission. Shaq did it.
That sounds like he's trying to make an excuse.
Yeah, it sounds like
but I'm
he's
saying,
trying to make it okay to do.
He
said
let me
Ben
tell you something.
Roethlisberger did it 10 times. Look at him.
Hey, look at it. Like I'm saying, like
No,
these
that motherfucker
motherfuckers-
did it. That corn-fed motherfucker did that shit.
If you're a celebrity,
Keep your dick in your pants.
hey, that's true.
Simple.
Keep your dick in your.
Hey,
But the thing is,
if you gonna fuck a bitch, keep doing the same one.
exactly.
And if you want something new, keep that for a little while so this doesn't happen.
Well, see,
10
listen,
times? Listen, now you
Bill-
got hella prior offenses.
Bill Cosby is a man, just like the rest of us. He has his needs.
Bill Cosby had Camille.
But the thing is, I feel, and I never back up no sex offenders, never, none of that bullshit. But with Bill Cosby, man, all these bitches
Bill
wanted was
Cosby, I said, shut the fuck up.
all these bitches wanted to pay. Look what Michael Jackson and allegations with the Chomo shit. They just wanted to pay. Let me tell you,
What type of person drops their kids off
half-
with a grown man
Yeah.
to go play at Neverland Ranch?
But hold up, half of their cases were settled because they chipped them off. That's all they wanted was that bread. Bill Cosby wasn't gonna break no bread.
Regardless, they paid because they know what actually happened.
But Bill Cosby.
Listen, if I'm innocent
so what's that
as
say
shit-
about Bill? Because Bill didn't pay shit. He said, "Take me to court, bitch."
Yeah, and he was found guilty.
Yeah, but
What the fuck?
hey, exactly.
Yeah.
But a Bill
He was
Cosby.
putting this pudding pop where it didn't belong.
So, but yet they let OJ go.
OJ didn't do it. If
No.
the glove don't fit, you must have quit.
But they let OJ go,
Don't
right?
fit, you must
No.
quit.
Have you not seen the OJ tape? Charlie did it. Well, who's Charlie? Charlie was his alter ego. Basically, OJ admitted to doing it after he was acquitted. You know what I'm saying?
He didn't do it, but if he did,
Yeah.
I understand.
Hypothetically. Fucking have OJ pop up here.
No, but I'm just saying though, like, you know,
did you guys hear those tapes for the shit that he got locked up for? He trying to steal from the juice. That shit was fucking
Stealing his own
hilarious.
shit.
but I'm saying with Bill Cosby, yeah, he's guilty to where they even took the fucking star off the Hollywood Walk of
They
Fame.
took his statue too. He had like a
Everything.
statue.
Yo, they took his degree from
yeah,
Yale.
from Yale.
They took his motherfucking education
But the thing is, man,
for touching on people.
whether he did it or not, I mean,
He did do it. He was found
because
guilty.
were
He
you
did that
there? The jury, or whatever, fucking said that he did it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's a lot of people doing time right now for rapes they didn't do because a bitch got mad. Yeah, he fucked a bitch consensually, and his DNA was in the cookie. But there's a lot of motherfuckers doing time because a female said she did it. And then what's fucked up about society? No disrespect to the females, because I love you, broads. But
Shady as shit.
But I mean, who are you gonna believe? Like, say me and you. So say we get up on a chick, and I'm like, yo, I'm gonna go back to my baby's mom. Like, this is just something. And she get mad. She be like, well, this nigga raped me. Who they gonna believe? They gonna believe me, or they gonna believe the female? And that's what's wrong with society. They'll believe the female before they believe the guy. Regardless if it's consensual. I could have that shit on videotape, hitting every position in the world. But she's like, look, I was resisting. Bitch, that's just the way it is, bro. I'm not saying he didn't do it. I'm not saying he did do it. I love Bill Cosby.
In that whole circumstance thing, you know what I'm saying? There are a lot of people who get wrongly accused of stuff. True.
Yeah.
Bill Cosby ain't one of them, though.
Why would I mean? Why would Bill Cosby? Just like it's like Bill Clinton.
Because Camille wasn't giving it up.
And so he went and fucked some other bitches. And these bitches got mad because they caught feelings. That's just my opinion. This right here, this podcast, everything I'm saying is my opinion.
Or what I'm saying.
Yeah, and what we're saying is it's all opinion based. There's no facts in this. What I'm saying.
Well, yes.
It's just
the fact that he was found guilty is a fact. The fact that's a fact.
Just like Tupac was found guilty. Y'all
Don't bring this up. Don't bring this up.
White jury. If Bill Cosby was William Cross, he'd be straight.
What you know about William Cross?
I don't know, just a name I made up.
Those are some good books. I'm sure you read them.
Didn't.
No.
Those county books?
Yeah.
Yeah, William Cross is dope. But anyway,
I'm just Alex Cross anyway. Never mind.
Alex Cross.
I don't know who the fuck William Cross is.
But I'm just saying, like, it's just like Chris Rock said in his Bring the Pain. If OJ was a rental, the bus driving murderer, there would be no trial, lock and key. He'd be done. And it's just the way society is. Everybody's mad at Bill Cosby. Whether he did it or not, I don't know. I wasn't there. And he was convicted, which is cool. But I mean, when he was going to court, he was like, had no worries in the world. Like, nigga, I don't do shit. He was even doing the Bill Cosby dance, all that bullshit.
Yeah, you see that?
Yeah.
And then he was found guilty.
Oh.
He wasn't doing the Bill Cosby. He wasn't doing the dance no more.
No.
Like, fuck.
He's like, I ain't trying to have no more pudding.
And the thing is, like, man, that's like, you know, to me, it does. I do disagree with the verdict because I grew up on Cosby. I grew up on Bill.
Just because we grew up on him doesn't mean.
And I mean, and maybe a type of brainwash how the media brainwashes you. Bill Cosby's a great guy.
Listen, I grew up on Mr. Rogers, but if Mr. Rogers was a sex offender, fuck Mr. Rogers.
Mr. Rogers was a fucking G. He wore the sweaters to cover up his tat. That motherfucker was
saying,
I was just saying that motherfucker was a veteran. They got a fucking documentary on Mr. Rogers. Was fucking dope. It's fucking dope. You need to watch it. I'm saying it really talks about his life and everything. Mr. Rogers, he was really about the people. He even, like, back in the day when it was like racism, he brought the black soldiers. He brought black soldiers onto the show. You know what I'm saying? They put their feet, let's not talking like that. They put their feet in water together like, you know, we can share this. You know, he tried to bring everything together. Mr. Rogers was the man. I banged for Mr. Rogers all day. Well, what? It's my neighborhood.
I wasn't knocking Mr. Rogers. I was just saying.
I got all offended and shit. Jay, what the fuck? Don't say nothing about Mr. Rogers.
Okay, the bitch who made lamb chop. If
did she die? She's dead though. But how you gonna talk about dead people?
So is Mr. Rogers.
Rest in peace, Don.
He's on. Mr. Rogers is dead for real.
No, he's dead.
No, I know that.
But like, no, he was a soldier though. Like he was like really in the army.
No, I was just saying though because I was only making the comparison because
I know
I
you're
grew
making
up
the point.
Mr.
I know. I'm
Rogers.
just talking shit with you. Hey, what's this podcast called? Talking shit. That's what we're doing.
Chit.
But like talking all kinds of shit.
Chit.
Talking all kinds of
chitty,
shit.
chitty, bang, bang. Bang,
yeah,
bang.
Man. So we don't end this Bill Cosby thing. They took his Walk of Fame. They found him guilty.
And now he donezo.
You see that meme with is it meme or meme?
Meme.
You see that
He
meme?
brought up a meme too last week.
Did you see the one with Jared from Subway? And
No.
it says that Shawshank Redemption 2 is gonna be lit.
Oh yeah, I did.
Fuck that. It was the one you posted, the one you sent me the other day. Talk about I like putting my dick where it don't belong.
Yeah, I seen that shit. Fucking
shit. Speaking of don't belong, man. How many of these fucking NFL drafts don't belong on a team? Let me tell you. Y'all watch the draft?
a little bit. You know, I stay up on
I work at a bar, homie.
on the Steelers.
Cardinals, they got a quarterback, and everybody's excited, but I'm a Cardinal fan all day, but
Steeler Nation.
I mean, no offense to my
we need your
Caucasian
Giants
listeners
over
out
here,
there.
homie.
To my Caucasian listeners out there, every
From
time
Caucus.
every time we got a white quarterback, or every time it's like the top white quarterback, they don't show his shit. Johnny Manziel, wah, wah, wah. Matt Leinart, wah,
What the fuck happened to Matt Leinart?
I don't even fucking know, dog.
I know my baby mama bought him a jersey.
Jake fucking Plummer. That was Jake Plummer. Jake the fucker. Don't get me started on that motherfucker. That was ASU bar. Making my headphones pop off, getting all excited about that. So, me, I'm a movie buff. I love movies, and I love music, and I love hip hop, real hip hop. So I was going through my catalog and I was looking up shit. And I was like, wow. So we got all these biopics. Y'all know what biopics? If y'all don't know what biopics are, they're like movies, basically documentaries, movies about the person's life. So I was like, let me check out all the hip hop biopics. One of the best biopics. It's not officially a biopic. It's Tougher Than Leather, Run DMC. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. But he's like, what? You from New York, nigga? You ain't seen that shit? But so we got all these biopics coming out. Whatever. What do we have? Straight Outta Compton.
You got Roxanne on Netflix now.
Yeah, I haven't checked that one out. I heard that one was good. Then we got
All Eyes on Me.
Notorious and All Eyes on Me. So these are the ones, the main hip hop ones. So Straight Outta Compton was decent. I liked it. What I didn't like about it is because they glorified Dre, which is cool. They glorified Cube, which is cool. They glorified Easy, which is cool. But they didn't really do shit for Ren. Now, when Ice Cube left the group, MC Ren was the one that wrote all the lyrics. Niggas for Life is basically MC Ren's album. Niggas for Life. That's all Ren. Everything that's spit on there, because Easy don't write, Dre don't write. Ren was the only rapper that really wrote. And he wrote all their shit. That was, so they didn't, I think they did him dusty. So shout out MC Ren, you out there listening, bro. Hopefully it reach you, brother. You know what I'm saying? They should have did you justice. The villain.
Like
The
MC
motherfucking
Ren shit.
villain.
But you know what I'm saying? And then they glorify these other clowns. They didn't glorify Daz. Daz produced a lot of Tupac shit. Daz produced a lot of shit for Death Row.
He did most of this shit for Death Row.
Yeah. And then
He won that settlement with Suge. He got breaded. He did his thing.
See? You know what I'm saying? So some of these biopics suck. Like All Eyes on Me, everybody and their nana was waiting for that shit. That was like, ooh, the Tupac movie's coming out. Yay, finally. And that was fucking horrible.
Yeah, it could have been better.
I peaked on that one because it was horrible.
Best thing ever is I haven't even seen it.
The best thing about that movie is when it was over. That was it. That
Like
was
the
it.
opening
best thing
credit
about-
wasn't tight, nothing.
No, I mean, the best thing about that movie is when it was over. No, it was just done.
Now
I
I'm
had
pretty
to sit
sure
there.
everybody that saw it was all excited when they first started to come on and you see the first writing on the screen and
Like, ah,
the,
shit,
the
Tupac.
beat hits. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
And then just bullshit for the next hour and a half.
the hyper shit. That movie was horrible. Shit, it was hyper when they jumped in the office or they jumped in the car on training day when All Eyes or the Still Dre came on. That was hyper than the bullshit they posted when they made that fucking movie, dog. That shit was fucking horrible. I seen it twice because the first time I seen it, I was fucked up. I
Like, I
bought
don't
me
even believe it was this bad. Let me watch it again.
yeah, because I don't remember half of it. The person I was with was like, I was like, well, let me check it out myself. I was kind of buzzed, you know, so I went and watched it again. I was like, fuck, what the fuck is this shit? I think the Notorious movie, out of all of them, Notorious was better. I'm gonna be blunt. Notorious, they did better. I liked it, you know what I'm saying? All Eyes on Me was garbage. And if you could, that doesn't mean I'm not a Tupac fan. I think I like Pac, but I've expressed my feelings about him before. He's not the greatest, but he's one of the greats. But that movie was horrible. The greatest biopic of a musical artist is tied between Selena and La Bamba. If y'all don't agree with me, then eat my ass. French Kiss It. I don't give a fuck. Those are the best movies ever made.
I ain't
You ever
doing
seen
nothing
it?
with your ass, bro.
You ever seen The Doors?
The Doors was awesome, but it wasn't better than Selena or La Bamba.
No.
But it was good.
I think you're just being biased because you're Mexican, bro.
For real.
No, because I like Sweet Dreams. I think Patsy Cline's movie Sweet Dreams is better.
Talking shit.
There you are. Fucking people walking in here, my security and shit.
I'm the only real security around here.
Nah, but like as far as hip hop biopics, those like everybody, those are the top three everybody talks about.
Is
Notorious.
Crush Groove considered?
That should be.
Biopic?
Crush Groove
Biopic?
should be because it has. I moved it. It should be because it has the fat. It has like. It's basically the rise of Def Jam.
Def Jam, yeah.
Yeah, it was fucking awesome. Crush Groove was awesome. Don't get me started on old movies like that because I'll pull Breaking 2 Electric Boogaloo out of my ass. That's the shit. When I say biopic, as far as a musician, what's your favorite biopic as far as a musician?
To be honest with you, I haven't really seen too many of them. I like Notorious. Straight Outta Compton was pretty good.
It was good.
Um,
It was horrible.
to be honest, those are the only ones I think that I can recall seeing. Like,
About
I don't
you,
know
Mage?
shit about La Bamba and Selena.
The Buddy Holly story with Gary
It was
Busey.
fucking awesome. That was a fucking great movie. That
Ain't
goes
many
up-
know about that though.
not too
Wait,
many.
hold on, I've seen that.
That was a great movie right there.
Just
the Buddy
because
Holly
Gary
story.
Busey's a fucking crazy motherfucker.
He's oh my
I
god.
like to
Gary
get like
Busey's
in a
shit.
fight with him on my side in a bar. Like I think.
Come on,
think-
Gary, let's get him. That was a great movie. Well, like with the one with Patsy Cline, Sweet Dreams was good. They say that movie The Rose. You ever heard the movie The Rose?
No.
They said that was kind of low key a biopic off of Janis Joplin. That was great.
What about that one movie, bro, with Dennis Quaid, fucking the Jerry Lewis one? The Great Balls of Fire movie.
I didn't really care for that one.
Great Balls of Fire.
Yeah,
Was
Jerry
that what it was
Lewis.
called? With Jerry
Yeah.
Lewis and Winona
You know what?
Ryder?
You know what I
and
haven't
fucking-
seen though was with James Brown called Get On Up.
I seen that. That was cool.
I
that
haven't
was
seen
cool.
that. I heard that was good, and everybody forgets about what's love got to do with it.
Oh, Why Do Fools Fall in Love?
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Frank Lyman.
Yep, that's a
I
good one.
remember the part where he drops the dog out the window. Dude, that is my part right there. That is my shit.
Well, you know, well, they say too. They say too. The Five Heartbeats is low key biopic for the Dells. Five Heartbeats is fucking awesome. Now,
Well, I seen the one about the Temptations. If that's
Temptations is cool.
Nah, the Five
but I mean-
Heartbeats, bro. I still got my shirt. Man.
And then
I can
but
still
thought
dance.
I thought that New Edition movie was horrible.
I just can't stand the dude from Empire.
All right, yeah,
Can't
yeah.
stand. I just
Who?
want to punch him in the
Which dude?
face. The dude plays what? Hakeem?
Not Jim Hakeem. Yeah, he played Michael Bivins.
Yeah, I just want to punch him in the face.
But, but the thing is, like, it was horrible because, I mean, no disrespect to BT, but if it's a movie on BT, they give you about 5 minutes worth of movies and then like 20 minutes worth of commercials. 5 minutes worth of movie and 20 minutes worth of commercials. That's just BT for that ass. They put an hour and a half movie on for 3 hours. Nah, but like, there's so many. Like, I like movies, I like music, so that kind of goes, you know, with my shit. I just had to bring it up. I'll probably get cut from the podcast, but who cares? But this is just some shit we talking, man. But I'm gonna move on, man.
Fuck that shit.
And people will disagree with me on this subject right here. I'm gonna talk about. I think Kanye West is an evil genius.
You don't have the answers, bro. You don't have the answers.
You don't have
do.
the answers, Boogie.
Kanye West is an evil genius.
Might be.
Might be.
He's playing. I mean,
That
except
fool's
for
gonna
the
drop
fact.
an album like in a month. Watch, all because of this publicity.
Exactly.
And it's
That's
gonna
what
sell.
he's doing. That's what I'm
And
saying.
that's great. He came out with the Yeezus shoes. He has his own clothing line. You know what I'm saying? He went from the black being his main base to now, you know, middle to upper class whites.
That's
You
why he's
know,
fucking with them.
so-
He's trolling them.
Man.
And that's what I'm
He
saying.
might
He's an
be-
evil genius. People are against him. He may have lost Twitter followers. You don't fuck about no Twitter. I got a
John
Twitter. I
Legend.
don't know how to fucking use it.
Yeah,
the
John,
podcast
you
has
see
a
that
Twitter.
shit that they
John
were
Legend
fucking
and his
posting each
producer.
other's text on
Yeah.
fucking Twitter.
They don't
And it's
fuss
like-
with Kanye.
They got it, but what he's doing, all he's doing, like, so people that support Trump are like, oh, Kanye's with us, so I'm gonna buy his fucking album. All he's doing is putting money in his pocket.
Fucking A, bro.
Evil genius.
And even the people saying they ain't gonna support still gonna buy his
They just want to hear what the fuck he's talking about.
They're
Rock
still gonna
on,
buy his
Kanye.
shoes.
Evil genius. Evil genius. He's sitting there talking all this shit.
I still don't
just
like
like
him.
I don't.
College Dropout was alright.
I like that work Kanye's workout. That shit was funny. You know what I'm saying? Talking about no dessert. I was like, what? Hold up. How you gonna talk about no
Dessert.
dessert?
That
Know
fool
what I'm
said
saying?
he went crazy because he took pills off of his liposuction. That shit is for. I got addicted to opioids after I got liposuction for y'all, so y'all wouldn't call me fat.
Shit. I'm fat.
But she
And
likes
she
it.
likes it.
Or
Hell yeah.
finger in the booty having ass nigga. I guess I was the only one that was gonna mention that. How
But
he likes
everybody's
finger
like-
in the butt.
Isn't that-
Everybody's like, though. Everybody's like, too. That's the Kardashian curse.
No,
I
that
guess
was
all the-
him.
I guess
That
all the
was him
motherfuckers giving the
doing that.
Kardashians.
He was the one
They
with the
fucked up.
finger doing all that weirdo stuff. That was him. I don't care what nobody said. They put him on
Wait, hold
blast
up.
for that.
Amber Rose called him
He had
out
a
then.
finger in his booty?
He likes
Yeah.
fingers in his booty.
Wow.
Amber Rose said
Amber
it.
Rose put him on blast.
Wow. So
She checks
I
his
mean-
oil.
now I've had my booty tickled once or twice in my
Oh
time.
shit.
But, hey,
Oh shit.
but, hey,
I'm
hey,
out. I'm
hey,
out. I'm out.
Yeah.
Hey,
See,
hey,
Boogie
man.
gonna do the stuff that no
I'm
one
out,
else
bro.
will.
I don't give a fuck. I'm very sexual with my shit.
Turn his mic off, bro.
So you like getting fingers in the butt?
But hold up, let me discuss on that because ain't nobody putting nothing up my ass. No girl. Last time, well,
Wait,
last
so what
week,
they putting
hey,
up there?
Hold up.
What they putting up there?
The last thing I got to some action was when I was at the doctor last week and he gave me a fucking prostate exam. That's it. That's it.
So that's the first time.
That's a fuck that. Yeah, fuck that.
But
I
that
mean,
So then
was
what
a
the fuck
lie.
is you talking about?
I'm saying, but like I had somebody tickle my ass, like, you know, so I was getting some damage. Put the kids to bed. We talk about something. Anyway,
So you like it when they took your ass off?
I didn't say I liked it, but I say I didn't. I'm just saying, I'm secure in my sexuality.
You are
anybody,
nasty.
Anybody knows Big Boogie,
Cochino.
especially you. You know,
I don't know nothing.
I love the ladies, and the ladies love me, Bubba.
Yeah, don't make me bring up stories, bro.
Shit, bring them up. Sometimes.
So Boogie, I got a question for you, real
Sir.
quick, bro.
Sir.
Let's say your girl, if you had one, hypothetically, wanted to stick her finger in your ass,
Then I
would
said,
you let her?
Fuck no.
Lie.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh.
just half, just the front part of
Just
her
the
finger.
tip, bro. Just
Not even the tip, bro. You know what I'm
What
saying?
about
'Cause-
you, G?
I'm good on that, bro.
I'm good
exit,
on that.
exit only.
Yeah, that's just that. What about you, man? How many people took a Joe booty?
Why don't you
Rose.
yeah, 'cause,
Rose, grab a mic, Rose.
hey, she been trying. It's not gonna happen. She gonna get knocked out. She
Your
gonna get knocked
fingernails are
out.
sharp.
Man, she gonna catch the two-piece. For real. She gonna come out here looking like Sloth
Damn,
from
you
the
like that
Goonies.
girl? Shit, what's happening? I know he's your man, but you know.
You see why I question him now? You see this?
No, hey, I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
You hear the fuckery she just said. If you don't stick it all the way in, it's not gay. That is gay regardless.
If you don't
Regardless.
like it, it's not gay.
Regardless.
Okay, so that's like
I'm
that's
just playing.
okay.
Shout
Back to
out
what you
whoever's
was talking
playing.
about the other time when you was like, "Oh, I can't jerk off because a man ain't."
I can't.
Okay. You like getting your dick sucked?
Cause you look down. Fuck you, like getting my dick sucked.
Okay, so why would you like to get your dick sucked? Why does it matter who's sucking your dick then?
Whoa.
Cause I know it's a bitch. Now if
Oh,
it was
is
not
that-
me, I'm trying to suck my
Okay,
dick.
but you won't do your own hand.
Look, if you like fucking
But you
your
can't
hand, bro,
jerk off
that's
your
your
own-
prerogative.
you can't jerk your
if
own
you like
shit
fucking
off.
your own
I'm
hand,
just
that's fine.
asking.
I'm not gonna knock your girls. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna knock you for jerking off. That's just.
But you
What-
won't jerk off because it's a man's hand, right?
If
And,
I'm-
and we've made a comment before.
Yes.
Somebody on this show made a comment about, you know, getting piped in the booty on some funny shit. But yet, at that point, whether it's a man or a woman, doesn't matter, right?
It matters to me because I'm too grown to be
yet-
touching
but-
myself.
Okay.
Hey man, all the ass I've gotten in my life,
Like how I just turned this all on him?
I know because he likes getting the booty from Rose. God damn it, thank you. Text me,
Oh.
Rose. Text me the scoop.
Ain't
This
nothing to be
nigga.
texted.
He clenched on her. He said, she got 2 bruises on the side of her head. What happened? He clenched on me. It's all good. Hey, it's all good, Jay. It's all good. That's why we talking shit,
Yeah,
man.
that shit ain't never gonna happen.
He's like, ain't nobody touching my ass.
That's why I won't even go to a doctor. They ain't gonna stick.
Hey, that's
nothing in my
horrible,
ass.
dog. Trust me, that prostate exam.
Ask me
is
when the
fucking
last time I
horrible.
was at a doctor. Go ahead, ask me.
It's horrible.
It was like right before I got out of prison. Been like 7 years. That was the last time I've been to a doctor. I don't play that shit. You ain't gonna be rubbing on my prostate, nothing. Fuck off me. Hey, it
Hey,
is
that-
what it is. I'm gonna go out like a motherfucking G. Hey,
Well, I'm already bald, but
I'm gonna look like Boogie then. What you mean?
hey, that's serious though. I've been going through that shit. That's horrible.
Yeah, what the fuck?
It's horrible. It's
Why would you do
horrible.
that? Why would you throw Boogie out?
Yeah, they checked me for that shit. And it was horrible. I was like, They're like, what's wrong? This motherfucker finger fucked the shit out of me. Hey, my
Oh.
doctor's cute though. She's cute.
Oh,
but
finger
still,
in the
man.
booty having ass.
I was like, you know, you can put this on the cast. I don't care. Hey, get your prostate exam. I don't recommend it, but for health reasons, do it. But
He's all, I enjoyed it.
Boogie got his oil checked.
I had to smoke a cigarette afterwards and shit, but it was all right.
Cold
Had him in
shower.
the corner drinking Gatorade. Trying to get his electrolytes back.
You had to scrub the sucia off you.
I felt like Ace Ventura after he kissed Einhorn.
Finkel is Einhorn.
Laces out, bitch.
Laces out.
That's what they were saying to your booty hole.
Oh, everybody talk shit about me, but all you ladies know out there, I'm sexy as fucking. Nah, but real talk, man. That shit's horrible. The whole fucking when they check you and shit, it's just horrible. It's not the fact that they fucking shoving shit up you. It's just like, you know, the anticipation of seeing what's wrong with you. I've been going through that shit. So far, so good. Your boy is still here. And don't judge me, ladies. Don't judge me. I am a freak, but it's like my boy says, exit only. I mean, you know, once in a while they snuck a tongue down there. I was like, ooh, this is nice. But I had to check myself. I can't let it be too nice. Can't be too nice. You know what I'm saying? Can't be too nice up in this bitch. It's talking shit, man. Gosh, they don't know the war stories, bro. They don't know about the $39.99.
Hey, this was all because I said Kanye liked the finger in his booty. This whole conversation.
See, Kanye, fuck you, Kanye, you're exposing people.
He's an evil genius. It's
Evil genius. There it is.
He was
See?
all, I know I'm not the only one who likes fingers in my butt.
Nah, fuck that.
Boogie.
Hey, but I don't knock nobody that likes fingers in their butt. Cause I'm not homophobic.
That shit's gay as shit.
I'm just saying, I don't knock them.
Like, I don't care about people being gay. Just go be gay somewhere else. Like, just not with me. Like, I don't care.
Why being all defensive about the gay shit?
just
Don't be gay with me. No more.
No mas.
That's
No
when
mas.
I was in prison.
Dímelo.
That's not considered gay. It's not considered gay in the can. It's just
Man, no,
that's
yes, it is.
still gay.
Yeah.
he's like,
Motherfuckers talking about it's not gay if you leave it at the gate. No, fuck you. You've been
Fuck
getting
you.
piped for the past 5 years. You're gay.
fucking Cheeto, flaming hot,
Straight Cheetos.
flaming hot Cheetos.
Run them off the yard ASAP.
Pull your pants up.
Pull your pants off.
No sagging. No sagging on this yard.
Well, it was fun tonight, y'all, man. Gotta give a shout out to my bro G Major being in the building tonight. Hell yeah, man. I want to thank everybody for listening. The more we put them out, the more we progress. We got a lot more listeners than we do last week. Shout out to everybody in the building. Come down here to Mayo's New York Pizza Bar and Grill, May 12th. We're having that event, you know what I'm saying, Live for Jacob.
Suicide awareness.
All day. So y'all come down and party with us. Me and Anonymous J will be in the building. HL Productions will be in the building. Maybe we can get my boy G Major up in the building.
I'll roll through.
We'll catch you guys, you know what I'm saying? We're going to be recording over here at Myers. Y'all want to do the meet and greet, come holler at us. Everybody out there, thank you for supporting what we're doing. God bless. We out this bitch. All right. Shout out to Rose Lovato. Yo, what up? What up, what up? Welcome to Talking Shit with your boy Big Boogie. Brought to you by HL Productions. Straight up in the building. Of course, your boy Big Boogie. My co-host Anonymous J in this motherfucker.
What's cracking?
We got a special guest today, my little bro. Two-time producer of the years of the greatest awards ever made, the Arizona Hoodie Awards. My bro G Major.
What it is.
I gotta interrupt you already. You said the Hoodie Awards?
First of all,
I gotta
you shut your mouth.
That's that
Get
show
the
you
fuck-
promoted, right?
That's the show I created. Anyway, fuck y'all. We got a good show for you today, man.